Good morning, everybody. We are expecting some severe weather in parts of the central U.S. and the plains. We also have Tropical Storm Dexter to your right. I think this could possibly become a hurricane if it intensifies a little bit more. Let's break down what you can expect today and for the next few days. Here's the SPC outlook for today, guys. You guys can see there is a slight risk in parts of Nebraska and South Dakota areas, some of Colorado. You see there's 2% tornado risk. I wouldn't be surprised if they add a little bit of a 5% tornado risk right in between this area and Nebraska and South Dakota. There's also a 15% damaging wind risk and a 15% hash wind hail risk. Hash hail risk. So definitely some severe weather expected today. Let's go see what the models are showing. Here's what the models are showing for today, guys. This is a little bit of a different model. It just sometimes over exaggerates some stuff. A-R isn't really showing much today, but NAM and the Rufus model are. So I'm using the Rufus model for this. It shows it a test experiment model and isn't 100% accurate. Not as any model really, but this is basically tells us what we can expect. Okay, so you see that right now there's currently a line pushing it into Oklahoma and Texas. Pushes down into Texas and eventually goes offshore. Then you see by around 8 p.m. you see multiple supercells starting up in Texas, Colorado, Nebraska, and South Dakota areas. You can see by around 11:12 Eastern Standard Time tonight, you can see this strong supercell in Nebraska and areas of South Dakota. Definitely looks like a few scattered supercells across a few different states. The main risks today are in Texas, Oklahoma, Colorado, Nebraska, South Dakota areas, are all on the 2% tornado risk for today, where there is a risk for these strong supercells. Let's go see what the CAPE is, though. Here's the CAPE for today, guys. Just by that time there's that strong supercell, there is some 2,000 plus CAPE. And over here in parts of Colorado and Texas areas, so 2,000, 3,000 plus CAPE. So definitely some pretty high CAPE numbers. Let's look at the bulk shear. Here's the bulk shear for today. You have to see some decent bulk shears in some areas. I'm not actually seeing a whole bunch of bulk shear, but there still is some decent bulk shear numbers. So rotating storms are definitely possible still. Let's go look at our jet stream. Here's the jet stream for today, guys. You set trough dip. It's trough right here, right where we're expecting this supercell tonight. It's about 49, a pretty strong jet stream for today. I'm not expecting a whole bunch of severe weather today. I think a few tornadoes are definitely possible still today. But I think the main risk is damaging wind and hail with these supercells. Also, guys, I wanted to show you guys what is going on with the tropics and what we can expect with them for the next few days. Let's go into that. Here, guys, we currently have Tropical Storm Dexter right now, which I think could become a hurricane because it could intensify into a Cat 1 hurricane maybe over the next few days. So this is something to keep an eye on. This is expected to be a tropical storm until around 2 a.m. on Tuesday, or Thursday, I'm sorry. And then eventually it will have its post-tropical status on Friday. Then eventually it should be pretty much gone by then. By around Friday to Saturday. It's not expected to make any landfall in the US or anywhere at all. It's supposed to just stay out in the ocean, which is good. But still something to watch. This is a sign that the tropics are definitely heating up. You also have 3 other tropical disturbances. Let me show you guys that. As you guys can see here, we have three different tropical disturbances. Well, two now. We have a medium tropical disturbance out in the central southern Atlantic Ocean. And then we have another low tropical development chance near areas like Florida, right behind Dexter. We currently have two different tropical development chances. Some models are definitely agreeing with it, but it's a GFS model showing possible hurricane with its low chance. But it's still about 10 days out, so it's definitely not something super concerning yet, but it's something to watch. Let me show you guys that. Hey guys, I just want to say this one more time. This is 11 days out, so this is not that accurate. This definitely will most likely change. This is just to for you guys to be aware. Do not base this off this until there's actually something that actually forms. But there is a tropical disturbance for this storm right now, probably because of this GFS run. It's definitely something to watch still, but not something to be too concerned about. But this is what GFS is showing. You can see Dexter does intensify a lot. And then you can see by the 15th, or a little bit before that, you can see another tropical storm, or that hurricane down here. That event looks like it may hit Florida if it actually is a tropical storm. And you can see this right here. It's what looks like a hurricane on vorticity. That looks like it will, based on GFS, like I say guys, this is still 11 days out. It shows this thing forming in about this is still about a week or two, 2 weeks out, and it's basically impossible to predict where it is going to go. But this could help estimate that there is a possibility for a tropical storm or strong tropical storm or a possible hurricane just based off GFS. But like I said, this is almost 3 weeks out when its GFS says it will make landfall. It's definitely not something to be really concerned about, but it's definitely something to watch still as over the next few weeks, as we are in prime hurricane season now. In mid August to September is prime hurricane season. It's definitely something to still watch very closely. Nothing to be too concerned about. Just be weather aware, guys. But thank you guys all for watching. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, notification, so you're always weather aware. Like I said, do not believe this model. This is just the worst case scenario. If this is a possibility just based off GFS. But like I said, this is still over 10 days out, so it's not reliable at all. But we do have a tropical disturbance for it, so even if it doesn't make landfall or anything, it is a possibility for a tropical storm or hurricane to form from that tropical disturbance, where we have that medium tropical disturbance right now. Definitely something to just watch still. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, notifications, and yeah, thank you all for watching.